Oh, back inside to Marcus Rashford. This is Rashford's chance to score, and Rashford buddies this one home, no problem whatsoever. Marcus Rashford against Liverpool has scored. Now it's Dennis Bright, looks for Haaland. This is our chance. Haaland, let's go, guys. Leicester City have made it 2-1, and it's all thanks to that man, Haaland. So we are back again with another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. This is episode number 43. And it's a pretty big one. We're going to be having both the Champions League quarterfinal games in this episode. The first as well as the second leg, as we take on Spurs for a chance to make it to that semi-finals. Last season we did reach the final, but unfortunately we couldn't win the Champions League. This season though, we're going for that trophy, and as it's our last season at Leicester, we've got to do everything possible to win it, and well, Spurs, we've got to knock them out. We've also got the Premier League to worry about, and look at how tight it is at the very top. Leicester City and Man City only separated by 1 point, and in today's episode we've got a game against Wolves, which should be interesting. So this is definitely a huge episode for the series, with big Champions League games as well as Premier League action. So if you guys are enjoying this series, let's keep the support coming in. 2,000 likes would be amazing, and if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content. Press conference time, and if you guys want to see your questions in the videos, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day, with Yuri Tielemans returning to the squad and Olmo being on fire, is Ndidi going to lose his place? Nope, not at all. Ndidi is such an integral part of the team. He's pretty much our water carrier. He wins the ball back, gives it to Maddison, Tielemans and the rest of the players to do their thing. He is such a crucial part of the team that we cannot afford to not have him in this side. So Ndidi is going to be a part of our first 11. And once Tielemans fully recovers, we're just going to rotate him with Dani Olmo most probably. That's going to be the plan, and whichever player plays better is going to be starting more often in the bigger games. And of course, the other player will be used as a super sub, so that's the plan. But Ndidi's position in that CDM role is basically secured. Next question, do you think you can overtake Manchester City in the Premier League? You know what? I think we can absolutely do that, because right now the difference between us and Man City is only a point. And guess what? The final Premier League game of this season is Leicester City versus Manchester City. So of course, there is a good chance we can end up winning the Premier League by overtaking City. Let's hope that happens. Next question, what are your plans after this series? So as I've said before, this is going to be our final season with Leicester City. We've had 3 great seasons here at Leicester, and it's been a lot of fun, but it is now time to move on. And after this, we are going to be either doing a brand new career mode with AC Milan or doing a life after Messi challenge in the Barcelona career mode that we did previously. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, but it's going to be between the two of them, an AC Milan career mode or of course a life after Messi challenge. And I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of leaning towards AC Milan, because I think it could be a great challenge, a new league, a new, challenge for us in terms of, trying out different players and all that. And yeah, I've not decided yet. It's going to be a tough decision for me to make. But if you guys have any ideas and suggestions, let me know in the comment section. But with that, we've wrapped up today's press conference. I'm pretty sure this is now some sort of a record on the channel, as Marcus Rashford has won the Player of the Episode award 4 times. That's right, 4 times in a row. That's actually crazy. He's been unbelievable for us, and in the last episode, he scored a brace against Liverpool in one of our most important Premier League games of the season, and well, that is why he ends up winning the Player of the Episode award. However, I only just noticed this, but now in this Leicester career mode, we've managed to have 2 90+ rated players in this team. The first one being Jadon Sancho, and the second one being Raphael Varane. Just goes to show how well we've built this team. It's such a well-balanced team. It's taken us 3 seasons, but we've ended up building an absolutely insane team in this career mode, which I'm really proud of. Quick look at our season goals. Hopefully we can get more goals from Sancho, Rashford and Zaha. They need to get 16 goals in total, and you know what? I think it's possible. Hopefully we can get that done. A few clean sheets in the Premier League would be amazing as well. And of course, the final objective we've got, which is the best in the world, we've got to win the Champions League and the Premier League, so we've got to try and be perfect in those 2 competitions. So now it's time for Spurs versus Leicester City, and I've got to say, I think Spurs are probably the easiest team I could have gotten in the quarterfinals draw. which I'm really grateful for. It just makes our job easier, but we cannot underestimate them because of the fact that it's the Champions League and anything can happen. We're playing them away in the first leg, which does give us an advantage. Let's try and get the away goals required. I don't think I'll be risking Yuri Tielemans in this next game against Spurs because he still isn't fully recovered from his anterior cruciate ligament injury, and the last thing I want is him picking up like another knock and being out for the rest of the season. So, well, Tielemans won't be playing in this one against Spurs. So this is the team that I've gone for this one against Spurs. Marcus Rashford will be leading the line for us. Sancho and Zaha on either side. As I said, I'm not risking Tielemans for this one, so Olmo starts. Maddison, of course, our captain. A few fitness niggles, but indeed he does start in that CDM role, and also completely forgot to put Tuanzebe in the lineup. He's, of course, going to start along with Varane. That's kind of been our first choice centre-back pairing, and I do trust them in the big games. Ricardo Pereira and Ben Chilwell on either side. Onana in goal. This is our Leicester City team. Let's go out there and perform in this first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. Here we go, another big Champions League night, and now we're not the underdogs anymore. I think we are the favourites for this tie. We've now got the experience from our last season's Champions League campaign. We're better than ever, and I'm ready for this tie against Spurs. Spurs have got a good team. Kane, Eriksen, David Neres, and Ndombele, Matuidi, Gerard Piqué, Alba as well. They've done a lot of shopping from Barcelona and even Real Madrid. They've signed Dani Carvajal. An interesting Spurs team, pretty strong, and I did see that on the bench they've got Dele Alli, so yeah, they've got a good team, but our team is also pretty incredible, so let's get this underway. Rashford's been in fine form recently, and we've got to try and take advantage of that. We need to get as many balls through to him as possible, but it might be Maddison here with a chance. James Maddison on that weaker left foot, and within 4 minutes, Leicester City have taken the lead away against Spurs. Incredible scenes. It is our captain leading by example, James Maddison. Did you guys see the fake shot and, move forward, skill move, whatever that's called, he did there, which was brilliant. And then the finish as well, the driven shot. Driven shots normally don't work on FIFA 20, but this time it worked out perfectly. No chance for the keeper. And Leicester City in the Champions League's quarterfinals have made it 1-0 within 4 minutes. What a start. Ben Chilwell looks for Wilfried Zaha, and here we go on the attack now. Go on, Zaha. Zaha's pushing forward with pace, brings it inside. Spurs cannot contain us, man. This is absolutely brilliant. Within 10 minutes, Spurs have completely collapsed. They are genuinely bottling this tie. Incredible, man. They're playing at home, but they just simply cannot do anything against us. We've completely dominated this game in these first 10 minutes, and we've got a couple of goals to show for it. 2 away goals, and we lead 2-0 away from home. This tie against Spurs might prove to be an easy one. I mean, Spurs aren't doing anything against us. They just simply cannot compete. And here goes Wilfried Zaha on the attack. We still continue to attack Spurs like there's no tomorrow, as they're probably going to concede again. Dani Carvajal with a crucial clearance. But what on earth are Spurs doing? Like, this is a bit embarrassing from them. Here's Marcus Rashford now with pace. We could be making it 3-0, and it's 3-0. This is probably the easiest game I've played so far in this series. 17 minutes in, and we've absolutely demolished Spurs here. Like, what even is going on? Do Spurs even want to play? Because this is getting a bit embarrassing from them. Rashford with another goal in this series. I mean, he continues to score goal after goal. Another simple goal, a drag back, beats the Spurs defense and scores. I guess the reason why Spurs are struggling so much is that they've got Gerard Piqué, who's probably, 34 or 35 years old at the moment. Jordi Alba's pretty old as well. Maybe that's why they're struggling, but I didn't expect it to be so easy. We're leading 3-0 under 20 minutes. Well, looks like Spurs have finally woken up as they're pushing forward. Neres looks for Matuidi. Back to David Neres, who brings it inside. Gets past me. There's still Neres. Varane with a brilliant challenge to win the ball there. I don't want to allow Spurs scoring even one goal. And, well, we might be on the counter-attack here with Wilfried Zaha. Look at the pace he's got. Still Zaha. Zaha strikes it well, and Zaha scores with his left foot. Leicester lead 4-0 in what could be our greatest performance ever in this series. 4-0 under 30 minutes. What is going on here? I have no idea, guys. This is insane. This is genuinely insane. Rashford picking up the assist, and Wilfried Zaha on that left foot outside the box bangs it in. Maybe it's the fact that they don't have Lloris as well in this game, but I don't know what's happening. But we are playing incredible football, and I think the tie is already over. Spurs finally create something here, and, well, Onana makes a beautiful save. That was actually good passing football from, of course, Spurs, but Onana denied Eriksen with a fantastic save there. Half-time, and I couldn't be more happier with the result. We've absolutely destroyed and humiliated Spurs in this first half. And I've got to say, it feels like the tie is already done and dusted. Rashford's been brilliant, Zaha's been brilliant, Maddison's been brilliant. Let's just keep this going. Oh, Harry Kane has done me there. Harry Kane goes for goal and he hits the post. That was actually a fantastic... Oh, come on. That was so bad from me defensively, man. Like, I couldn't clear it in time. I did press the square button or the X button, whatever it is, to, you know, clear the ball away. But my player didn't do it in time. And because of that, Harry Kane does score. And to be fair, you know what? He deserves a goal there. That first shot that he took that hit the post was worthy of being a goal. Unfortunately, he got unlucky for him. And, well, he's now scored against us. It's still 4-1 Leicester City, though. David Neres finds Harry Kane. This is not good. David Neres in acres of space to score here. Neres cuts it back, but Rafael Varane with an incredible sliding challenge for the interception. And we don't concede there. That's a huge block from him in this one. And it is full time, 4-1 against Spurs away from home. I don't see Spurs getting back in at this tie because 4-1 is such a massive scoreline, and that too away from home. What a performance, man. That first half we were simply outstanding. In the second half we did slow down a bit, but ultimately we absolutely hammered Spurs, and well, 4-1 in the first leg is incredible. We were brilliant in that one against Spurs, 4-1 from the first leg. Taking a look at the other games, Liverpool beat Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid beat Barcelona 1-0, and City also managed to beat PSG, which is super interesting. Off we go now to the Premier League as we've got ourselves a big game against Wolves, and you guys know they're a bit of a bogey team for us. We normally struggle against them, but this season they're 12th in the Premier League, not really having that good of a season, so let's hope we can take advantage of that. We need to beat Wolves in this one to keep pace with Man City. I don't think I've shown you guys the top scorers list in the Premier League for quite a while, but here it is. We've got Harry Kane at the top with 25 goals this season. Cavani has scored 22 as well. No Leicester City player in the top 10, but we do have Maddison with 12 goals. Is Rashford in here? We've got Haaland with 12 as well, Zaha with 11. We've got Sancho with 10 and Rashford with 9. It's incredible, guys, how Rashford is even on this list because he's only played 7 Premier League games and he scored 9 goals. That's an incredible return. Here we go, Leicester City versus Wolves, and this is my lineup for this one. I'm starting a lot of the big players because I feel like we need them to secure the result. We cannot be taking any chances, even though some of them aren't fully fit because of that Spurs game. We've got Rashford starting, Maddison, Zaha, and also Yuri Tielemans is making his return from his injury in this one, which I'm really excited about. Now, he's not 100% fit, but I think he should be able to get through this game no problem whatsoever. We've got Ian Morgan starting as well. Ricardo Pereira, Onana, a strong Leicester side. 3 points is needed from this fixture. Jadon Sancho looks for Marcus Rashford. Back inside to Sancho. Should be 1-0 already. It's beautiful football from Leicester City. And once again we've striked with an early goal as Wolves are a goal down to us. Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford linking up beautifully there, and well, we've made it 1-0. One thing that we've definitely dealt with this season is being consistent, because last season in a lot of the games we would beat the big sides and then drop points against the smaller teams. This season though, that has not been the case. We've been so consistent, and that's probably come with our experiences from last season. But anyways, 1-0 up against Wolves in this one. Here's Yuri Tielemans. He's still got the strength, keeps hold of the ball, puts in a great cross to Marcus Rashford, and it's 2-0 already. Once again, we have now scored, 2 goals within the first 10 minutes. What even is going on right now in this series? And also, Yuri Tielemans with a fabulous cross on his return from injury. He's been out for the last 6 or 7 months and he comes back and does this. Look at the strength for him to keep hold of the ball. Whips in a fabulous cross, and who else but Marcus Rashford? The guy is just a goal machine. He scores goal after goal, and I reckon that's his 10th Premier League goal of the season. He's just incredible. Adama Traore is definitely a tricky one to deal with as now it's Wolves on the attack. Cut back inside. Varane defends that so well. Again, one difference from last season, our defense, man. Having Rafael Varane at the back is just so good. And then having Onana as well, we've built a monster team. We are on the back foot for now as Wolves keeping possession really well and creating another chance. Here's this Nehaus guy. Looks to play it in. Goes inside to, of course, one of his attackers. But Onana was there and made a pretty simple save. Actually, you know what? Wolves Probably should have done better from that attack, because it was a simple chance to score from. Oh, not good, as Wolves are on the attack now. Varane deals with that well, but Rafa Mir still has the ball. Yuri Tielemans doing defensive work, man. He is so good in this game. And now we're going to have a really big selection headache. Him or Olmo. It's such a difficult choice. Sancho keeps hold of the ball, releases Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans inside to Marcus Rashford, goes for goal. Big save from the Wolves keeper. Once again, Tielemans being involved in the attack. Ooh, free kick for us in a lovely spot. Perfect for James Maddison to maybe try and curl it in. Let's see if we can pull this off. Go on, Maddison. Decent power on it. It's absolutely beautiful from James Maddison. The free kick king of this series scores yet again. And Leicester City make it 3-0 against Wolves. His free kicks, man, are so good. A lot of the times I do hit the post with them because I'm just bad with free kicks. But this one was literally picture perfect. I mean, look at that. Top left corner, no chance whatsoever for the keeper, and Leicester City lead 3-0 against Wolves. Wilfried Zaha sees James Maddison, skips past another challenge, brings it inside. Still Maddison looks to curl this one in. It's absolutely brilliant, but for a moment I thought that went in, but it's just wide. How close was that though? Again, Maddison, man, our captain, our leader, what a player. Still Zaha looks to bring it inside. He's so good, man. Still Zaha goes for goal, but this one was wide. Again, man, we're attacking with a ridiculous amount of, pace. And that causes defenses to just collapse. I mean, Wolves can't handle the pace of Zaha and co. And we almost just scored our 4th goal of the game. Zaha has been brilliant in today's episode. And well, that is a comfortable 3-0 win for us at the King Power Stadium as we beat Wolves in the Premier League. A solid performance from us. And also, clean sheet, not bad at all. And a big win like this does help us with our goal difference. So, yeah, perfect. Man City still remain 1 point ahead of us in the Premier League. But the goal difference now is only 4 between the two teams. They're on 65 for goal difference and we are on 61, which is great. So, we're still in touching distance with them for the goal difference stat. And of course, I think everything in the Premier League is going to rely on this game against Man City away from home at the Etihad. This game is going to decide who wins the Premier League. And I think for the first time in this series, we're going to have basically a Premier League decider on the final match day. It's going to be epic. And now we've got the Champions League quarterfinals, the second leg against Spurs. And since we were so good in that first leg, this second leg is basically just a formality. I cannot see Spurs coming back from a 4-1 deficit, especially considering we are playing this second leg at home. Let's just get this game out of the way. Using the second team and simulating this one, we should get ourselves a win. I wasn't expecting a win here, but we've beaten Spurs 1-0 even with our second team. This tie against Spurs was just simple, and well, we are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Hang on a second, guys. I've just realized that we've got ourselves an offer from Brazil to manage them for the upcoming FIFA World Cup 2022. So, what do we do, guys? What do we do? Do we accept this offer and manage Brazil and do a mini series after this career mode with Brazil and try and win the World Cup with them? We've got an offer from Portugal as well, but I kind of prefer doing Brazil. I don't know, man. I'm confused. Should we take the Brazil job and become manager of Brazil and try and win the World Cup? I'll leave this up to a vote, guys. Should we manage Brazil for the 2022 World Cup? Yes or no? If you guys select yes, we're going to do a mini series with Brazil after this career mode. And then we're going to start off with AC Milan or whatever next. If not, we'll just start off with Milan. That's the plan, but it is up to you guys to vote. Let me know by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. It is your decision to make. I can't believe this, but Liverpool have been knocked out from the Champions League by Atletico Madrid. You know what, I'm actually happy. I don't want to be facing them anymore, but it's Atletico Madrid have progressed to the next round. Barcelona knocked out by Real Madrid as well. And Man City somehow make it past PSG. So who are we going to face in the semi-finals? And well, it's Atletico Madrid, with the first leg being at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium and the return leg at home. So far, the Champions League has been pretty simple for us. We've made light work of Spurs. We pretty much destroyed Bayer Leverkusen as well. And I think this is going to be our first real test in the competition, and I'm ready for it. For now though, we go back to the Premier League as we've got a huge game against 4th place Manchester United. They're definitely a team we could draw points against, but we cannot let that happen because right now it is extremely tight at the very top of the Premier League and we've got to keep winning to keep pace with Man City. United are going to give us a tough fight, there's no doubt, but I feel like we've got enough quality to beat them in this one. Let's get right into it. Do you still believe you can win the title? I absolutely believe we can. The difference is only 1 point. Final match day of the Premier League, we play City. It can definitely happen. Here we go, Leicester City versus Man United, and this is the team that I've gone for. I'm kind of sticking with the elements, man. I've really enjoyed using him in this series so far. He was brilliant in that last game, and I know Olmo deserves to play as well, but I'm just going to go with the elements for this one. Rashford starts against this former side. Going to be interesting to see how he plays against them. Sancho, Zaha all in the lineup. We're not messing about. It's a very strong team. 3 points is a must. So that is the Man United team that we're up against. We're kind of used to playing against this side. They've got a good defense with Kimpembe, Netanyahu and all. The last time we played United, it was actually a 1-1 draw in the Premier League. So I don't want that happening again. We've got to beat them this time around. Their attack is decent with Perisic and all, but I think our team is a lot better than theirs. United have been brilliant in these early few moments so far as it's Perisic bringing the ball forward. Still Ivan Perisic, the elements defended that well. But Perisic still putting in a good cross. Tuanzebe clears that one away. Also, Tuanzebe is playing against this former side as well, which is interesting as we might be able to break through, but that's good defending from United. Oh, Maddison gets past a defender there. Still Maddison. Maddison tries to curl it in on the rebound. No way has Ake saved that. Are you kidding me? Still Sancho could shoot. Man United cleared it away. How did Nathan Ake block that attempt from Maddison on the rebound as well? Oh my god, that should have been 1-0 Leicester. Manchester United once again on the attack. Cross comes in, it's a dangerous one. On the rebound, Canales off the crossbar. We've got to get the ball over here. What's going on? Oh my god, a goal line clearance there from Rafael Varane. This match against United has been ridiculous and we survived that. And we might actually be on the counter-attack as well. Here goes Sancho, cross-whipped in for Wilfried Zaha with the header. What's he done there? That's abysmal from Wilfried Zaha. Should have been 1-0 Leicester City. My good God, we can't be wasting chances like this. Not good at all. Man United look to get in behind our defense, and Onana makes a huge save in this one. Also, look at that goal line clearance from Rafael Varane. That was inches from being a goal. Oh my God. Oh, how close was that? Rafael Varane, absolutely incredible defending from the Frenchman. United with a corner. They've definitely taken the game to us in this one. Probably been our most difficult game in a long time. And Man United still have the ball and we are finding it really difficult to create chances. But that's good defending there from Ben Chilwell. We've got to win this game, guys. There's no room for error. On the attack we go now. Maddison looks for Jadon Sancho, who's now 1v1 against David De Gea. Can Sancho convert? He absolutely can. He's just brilliant in this game. And Jadon Sancho puts Leicester City into the lead. Probably a bit undeserved because United have created more in this game. But ultimately, I'll take it, man. Sancho with a beautiful finish. Maddison picking up the assist. And well, Leicester City lead 1-0. It's half-time against Man United and Sancho's goal is the difference between the two teams. It's been a very even game so far, both teams having a lot of chances. Varane made that insane clearance and well, that's why United haven't scored. Let's now see what the second half brings. Canales, now it's Emre Can with a ridiculous attempt. So much power behind that shot. Onana once again showing why we bought him. Look at that for a save from Andre Onana. Brilliant goalkeeping. Now Jadon Sancho chips this one for Rashford. Can he get there first? He absolutely can. Rashford goes for goal. And it's off the post. That's so unlucky. What an attempt though from Rashford. Sancho was brilliant as well on the attack there. United on the attack here. Chance for an equaliser. Thank God Onana came forward and collected the ball there. Imagine conceding a late goal. That would have been tough as well. We're on the counter-attack now. Go on Zaha. Use that pace. Still Wilfried Zaha pushing forward. Still Zaha. Brings it back inside. No, the challenge from Kimpembe, but that should be it for this one. And well, the game has come to an end and I'm glad. Leicester City walk away with a 1-0 win from this one. It was a tough game. United had a lot of chances. I've got to give Varane a lot of credit. He was just brilliant in this game defensively. And thanks to him, we've won it. Onana was great as well. And there you go, guys. It's job done. Leicester City pick up all 3 points from this one. Interesting that we get a question about Varane after he put in a world-class performance, and I'm just gonna say he deserves all the praise. What a defender and what a signing he's been. Look at this, guys. We don't really have much time to make the decision for managing Brazil or not. It's still up to you guys to decide. Make sure you vote. So with that win, we keep pace with Man City just a point behind them. And also, look at the state of the Premier League. 5 games to go, and we've already got 2 teams on 90 points and 91. It's crazy, man. This Premier League season has been just nuts. Let's hope we can end up as champions of England. Next episode is about to be huge because we're going to try and fit in 4 games. Everton in the Prem, Spurs as well, Atletico Madrid. The 2 legs, both the legs should be in the next episode. Champions League semi-finals. Should be a cracking episode and a big one for the series. A pretty solid episode for our season goals. We're just 10 goals away from Rashford, Zaha and Sancho for completing the Trident objective. We also kept a couple of clean sheets in the Premier League in this one, so things are going well. Before we wrap up the episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. Normally, we've been seeing Rashford a lot in these nominations, but today he doesn't make the cut. Instead, we've got Raphael Varane, who absolutely deserves to be here. He was just brilliant in this game, especially against Wolves, as well as that game against Man United. Defensively, he was so sound in today's episode. And your second nominee is going to be Jadon Sancho. Scored against United, scored against Spurs as well, if I'm not wrong, and he's just brilliant as well. Another big episode for the Englishman. So those 2 are your nominees, Sancho and Varane. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that for another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. Only 3 episodes to go and then we are done with the Leicester Career Mode. Hopefully we can make the series' finale memorable. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, a like would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.